Welcome back to Butterfly Effect Tarot. My name is Lorraine. Today's topic is regarding how is your current romantic relationship or marriage being viewed? There are going to be three piles. The timestamps for each pile will be in the description box in the comments section below. If the readings resonate, please feel free to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Thank you for all the overwhelming support. I will always thank you guys in every video. And if you're interested, you can return to the channel after this video to check out other topics, other videos, and other readings there. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and jump into your readings in this video. Welcome, Pile 1, to your reading regarding how is your current romantic relationship or marriage being viewed. I have already pre-shuffled and pulled 5 cards. I'm going to identify those cards and then we're going to get into your message. So the first card out for you is the Lovers. It's followed by the Six of Pentacles, which is followed by the World card. Then we have the Seven of Wands, which is followed by the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck energy is the Nine of Cups. So you guys are being viewed as a connection with this Lover's energy coming out as destined for each other, right? Because the lover's energy is usually a very deep soul connection. It's like a spiritual connection. It's a very intense, passionate bond between two people, very much a high level soulmate or a twin flame. So people could be viewing you guys as having a very passionate, intense, sexy, dynamic and connection. You two could be very attractive or viewed as very attractive and sexy. The energy around you could be very intense and magnetic. You each individually could be intense and magnetic, and then together it just amplifies that. You guys could have went through quite a bit maybe to get to this point, because with the lover's energy, usually to get to this kind of a bond, there's quite a bit of things that are overcome. It builds the courage and it builds the strength of the connection by overcoming and being resilient, due to separations or just different things that you guys come up against in your connection. But with the Six of Pentacles coming out, you guys are being seen as balanced, okay? You guys are being seen as in harmony, as working together, as giving to one another equally, as building with each other, as matching each other's energy. You guys are being seen as basically two sides of the same coin, okay? And especially with the World card coming out, you guys are being seen whole as a unit, because the World card represents wholeness. It's also signifying to me that maybe with the Six of Pentacles and the World card, you guys are being seen as working on building up a world for yourselves, like a world that's filled with financial abundance and spiritual abundance, especially with the Lovers being a spiritual connection. So you two could be being viewed as a spiritual connection, as or two individuals who are spiritual in your connection, or you have a very strong spiritual belief system. With the Six of Pentacles and the World card, this could signify that you are already abundant in financial and material things, and spiritual in terms of your connection, or that you're building to this point. Six of Pentacles could also signify to me, especially going into the World card, that maybe you two are a generous couple. And you may also be taking care of others. So maybe you're known as a couple that gives to others, or you are known for taking care of others. It could be children, it could be your family, your parents, it could be anyone. But it's looking like maybe you two are being viewed as a couple that are very dependable. Other people depend on you, and you're viewed as a trustworthy couple, as a couple with high moral compass, as a couple who are loyal and faithful as well to each other, because the Pentacles energy is of energy of loyalty and faithfulness. And with it coming out as the Six of Pentacles of give and take, you both match each other's equality and loyalty. You're loyal to them, they're loyal to you, and vice versa. Okay, and then you have here the Seven of Wands following the World card. Now, the Seven of Wands is like a warrior energy. It's also a card that's like protection, right? And maintaining control. So again, you two could be viewed as very protective over each other and very protective over your connection, over your marriage, over your relationship. You two could be very in control over what you will allow and won't allow, especially because the Seven of Wands can signify that maybe there are people that come up against you and your connection, or that have tried to have opinions or throw like negative energy towards you guys. And with that Seven of Wands, you two could be viewed as a unit who basically destroys that. You tear it down, you overcome it, you block it. With the Wands energy, it's a warrior energy, and you two could be being seen this way. And that, again, like I said in the beginning, with you guys being lovers in the lovers dynamic, it could be that you overcame some stuff, and that Seven of Wands could be one of the things you had to overcome. People having a lot of opinions, or people maybe speaking out against your relationship, or speaking out against one of you or the other. Just, people trying to create strife or give, their 2 cents where it's not welcomed, and it could have created issues. But with the Seven of Wands, you're being seen as closed off from that. So you two could be very private about your connection. You could be very private about each other. You could kind of keep people at a distance, and when it comes to your connection, out of and keep people out of your business and out of what's going on in your relationship. Okay, now with the Seven of Pentacles coming out at the end here, this is a card of hard work and diligence. It's a card of patience and putting in it a lot of investment. So again, you guys could be being viewed as a relationship that to get to the point where you are now with like this world card energy and the lover's energy of putting in a lot of hard work. Maybe your relationship took a long time to come together, or it took a long time for you guys to find this balance with this Six of Pentacles. And people are seeing you two as individuals who have worked hard on yourselves, worked hard on this relationship, and who are willing and able and are continuing to work to build your relationship and build your empire. Because Pentacles is wealth and it's material. It's also having built up to a certain point and enjoying what you've built up to, but also still putting in work to continue to build to the of coins, which is, ultimate wish fulfillment. Now, some of you may have already built to that wish fulfillment, right? With the World card out here, Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck of being wishes coming true. Some of you may still be working on building your empire with your partner, but you guys are being viewed either way as a couple who are willing to put in the hard work for each other and with each other. There's a lot of mutual balance here. And then when you have the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, this is a card, again, of satisfaction. It's a card of contentment. It's a card of having your wishes come true. It's a card of being happy and fulfilled. So that's how you guys are being deemed. Again, you could be viewed as a couple who has a very spicy and intense sex life. Your bedroom activities could be a topic of discussion, or people could just look at you and tell based off of the energy exchange that with that Nine of Cups energy, you guys are both very satisfied with each other. In the bedroom, outside the bedroom, with all this Pentacles energy, you're two that are very hardworking. You're very focused on protecting each other, protecting what you've built up to. And you two are very focused on building as much as you can when it comes to the connection, right? Building even and strengthening even more of the bond you've built, but also working on your money. So you guys could be seen as finding a balance. Because like I said, the World card is having financial and material abundance and spiritual abundance. So you two could be seen as having a balance, and this is beautiful energy. Like, I really hope this resonates. This is beautiful energy. Anytime the Lovers comes out in love reading, especially with these type of cards following the Six of Pentacles, I don't really know if it can get any better than that, because Six of Pentacles means that you guys are, again, one mind, one accord. When people, it's almost like maybe people don't see one without the other. Because when you're in the Lover's energy and then the Six of Pentacles of give and take, maybe you two don't like to spend a lot of time away from each other. So people know that if they invite one, they're going to see the other. And maybe it's rare to see you two without each other, because maybe you two like to do everything together. So again, if this resonates, feel free to let me know. If you're interested, you can return to the channel for other topics, other videos, and other readings. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it right there. And thank you for watching. Welcome to your reading pile 2 regarding how is your current relationship or marriage being viewed. I've already pre-shuffled and pulled 5 cards. I'm going to identify the cards that came out, and then we're going to go ahead and get into your message. So the first card out is the Queen of Swords. It's followed by the Two of Pentacles, which is followed by the Eight of Wands, and then the Two of Wands, and then the fifth and final card out is the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck energy is Temperance. So I got 2 very strong messages from these cards, okay? I am going to identify both groups that you may fall into. The groups that are, whoever's drawn to this is going to fall in one group or the other. You can stick around if either of the groups resonate for you, because I'm going to unfold a quick message for each one, and then we're going to go ahead and close out the reading for you. So if you're in group 1, this has to do with a decision needing to be made regarding relocation or traveling or moving from one business venture to the other. It may have to do with work, okay? And you guys are contemplating if you want to make this decision to move for this opportunity with this Two of Pentacles. If you fall into group 2, I'm getting the message that for that group, this is suggesting that maybe you and your partner with this King and Queen of Swords being separated by this important decision, but one that's a passionate and fiery one needing to be made immediately. You two could be at a crossroads right now of whether or not you want to move away from each other. Take it as it resonates. I can only deliver the messages that are coming through, so you'll know which group you fall into. So first I'm going to give the quick message and unfold the story for group 1, and then I'm going to go ahead and give a quick message that unfolds the story for group two. Okay. Now, if you're in group one where you're traveling for a business reason, you guys are being viewed as the queen and king of swords because this is mental energy. This is being in the mind. This is being logical, trying to narrow things down, doing a lot of research, looking at the facts, weighing the pros and cons before making a decision. Because the queen and king of swords are usually like, when I think of them, it's like calling judgment on something. These are the decision makers. With the two of pentacles coming out, this is usually opportunities or offers that has to do with making money, okay? Or it has to do with work. And then with the Eight of Wands, this is a card of quick decisions needing to be made. And it's also about air travel or travel in general, quick travel. And then you have the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is about making a decision very quickly, but it's also a card about planning travel, planning to move forward. So either this is a decision being made that affects the both of you, where you're having to relocate for this business opportunity, or perhaps move to another company to do with work. Is something that is very big. It's a big decision that's going to have a big impact on you as a couple, because the temperance card is at the bottom, which means that there needs to be balance and time taken to make a sensible and sound decision. So you two are in deep thought, because the king and queen of swords energy is about mental clarity. It's about thought. You're trying to find mental clarity and make sure you make the most sound decision that's going to benefit you both. But it's a decision that's needing to be made quickly, and it's a move or transition or transformation that needs to be made quickly. But you two are trying to take as much time as you can while still actively moving forward. Now, if you are in group two and you two are at a crossroads where you're contemplating moving away from each other, the reason I got that message is because with the King and Queen of Swords, I also often think of those that are being combative, right? They call judgment on each other, and they can be very sharp with their words. They can usually be at odds. They defend and they speak up. And then what separates the King and Queen of Swords energy is a big decision in the deck, in the read. You have the queen here, then you have the king at the end, and between them is the two of pentacles, the eight of wands, and the two of wands. And this is signifying a quick decision needing to be made, but one that you guys are trying to take your time with that temperance card. And it's a very important decision. With the eight of wands, this can signify that there's still passion and desire for one another, but there's still something that has you two at odds. And you're both in your head about this. You're both really thinking about this, weighing the pros and cons, really analyzing what decision you want to make regarding this dynamic and this decision. And you're trying to have patience before you actually make a decision, because you don't want to make the wrong decision. Okay. Now, whether you fall in category one, group one, or group two, it doesn't matter. This has to do with moving on or moving forward or relocating, whether that be you're in a group that separates, or whether that means you're in a group that is just moving for work purposes or moving for financial reasons. Either way, this is how you are being viewed in your current romantic relationship and or a marriage. This is how people are seeing you. So others may know about whatever group you're in. Others may know about what is going on. Others may know about this decision. They may know, have some sort of insight in this, and they could also be sitting back watching and waiting to see what decision you ultimately make, no matter what group you fall into. They could be sitting back to see what kind of decision you guys will settle on, and how this will affect them. Because maybe you may have to move away from family, or maybe this separation may affect your children, or it may affect your loved ones somehow, because maybe people love you two together. When you're the queen and king of swords, you're a pair. You match each other. So maybe people are seeing you as a match and don't know why you would want to contemplate separating. With the eight of wands, they can see that there's still passion and love there, so they don't understand why you guys are even contemplating this. If you're relocating, some people may feel like they want you to stay, but may feel selfish because they know that this opportunity is better for you and it would benefit you, but it would take you so far away that they may not see you guys as often. So that is what's coming through for this specific reading. If it resonated, please feel free to let me know. Give me a little insight if you fall in one group or the other if you want. You don't have to, but I'd appreciate it if you did. It's okay. And if you're interested, you can return to the channel for other topics, other videos, and other readings. But other than that, thank you for clicking on this video today. I hope it resonated for you. Welcome to your reading pile 3 regarding how is your current romantic relationship or marriage being viewed. I have already pre-shuffled. I generally pull 5 cards, but 6 came out for you. So I'm going to go ahead and identify those cards, and then we're going to get into your message. So the first card out for you is the Three of Cups. It's followed by the Page of Swords, which is followed by the Empress. And then we have the Eight of Swords. And then we have the Star card. The final card out is the Sun. Bottom of the deck energy is the Wheel of Fortune. So you're going to fall in one of two groups for this reading, but the message is going to be the same no matter which group you fall into. Okay, so either one, this is a dynamic or relationship where with that Eight of Swords energy, this connection or this marriage went through a kind of gray area where there was no movement, there was no hope, there was no faith. You couldn't see clearly where this was headed, and you had no faith that this dynamic would actually unfold, and you didn't even know if it would move forward. Because with the Eight of Swords, you're stuck. There's no movement because you can't see, so you're not willing to move. You're stuck in anxiety about it, about the dynamic. Okay. Or this is a situation where you are showing up as the Empress and you went through so much in relationships that now you had at one point had before this dynamic, this relationship came in or this marriage came in, you lost hope in love. You had no faith and you refused with that Eight of Swords energy to move forward or to even consider being open to moving into any connections because of your previous experiences. So you're going to fall in one or two groups if this resonates, but the message is going to be the same. Now, with the Three of Cups and this Page of Swords coming out, this signifies a group. So this would be like the Three of Cups is a group of people that celebrate you, that love you, that support you, and that want you to see you happy. With the Page of Swords coupled with that, this is a group that would have offered support to you during whatever this gray area was. During this tumultuous time of that Eight of Swords energy, as the Empress, they offered you this support. Okay. And it also signifies that these people see you as an empress, right? They see you as loving, nurturing, and deserving of an emperor and somebody that's going to match that beautiful energy that you put out. So maybe these people were around to encourage you, either encourage you to renew your hope or keep hope alive for, true love and your true emperor to come in despite what you had been through. Or maybe these people were there to instill encouragement in you that this relationship would transform because they seen the potential in it. With that Star and Sun card, they seen that this relationship had the potential, or this marriage had the potential to have a Wheel of Fortune moment, to have a turning point and be in a good karmic dynamic where you guys are standing in the sun and it's went through a rebirth and now it's beautiful and bright and happy and it's being celebrated. Either way, with this Star card and this Sun card, either one, you guys are in the sun now, where you guys have had this rebirth in your connection or relationship, and now you found joy and hope because the Star card is a card of hope and faith, and it's a card of renewal and rejuvenation, and it comes out after this Eight of Swords, meaning that this relationship or marriage went through a period where it transformed. It went through a period where your after this rebirth, you had hope and faith reawakened in you for this dynamic. And then it, transitioned into something beautiful. If it's a dynamic where you were waiting for your emperor and you're in that group, then this signifies that your hope and love in relationships and in your emperor coming in was restored. It was renewed. It was regenerated, and you went through a rebirth. And then your emperor came in, and this was fated because the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom states this was fated. So no matter what group you're in, either this relationship or marriage was fated to prosper, and this what you went through was karmic, and you had to go through it to strengthen your bond and your connection, or your emperor, you going through those heartbreaks and then going through this period of stagnation was fated, and your emperor coming in was always fated because you've always probably showed up in this empress energy, and it was always meant for someone to come in and match that energy. And with this Three of Cups, Page of Swords energy, these are probably the people viewing this relationship or marriage right now. These people are either one, happy that you were the empress and now your emperor came in, or they're happy that this relationship and marriage has finally flourished. Either way, these people are happy for this present connection for this group. They're happy to see this dynamic. They're happy that you guys are happy. They may see that this was always fated. No matter what group you're in, this marriage, this relationship, this outcome for you was fated. For this relationship, it was fated. They could see you two as a fated connection, as two people that were meant to be together. Okay. Now, with the Empress coming out, she's usually a wife or a mother, and then the Sun energy can oftentimes represent children. So it could be a dynamic where if you're in the group where this is a relationship that went through a transformation, perhaps you two had a child or children together, and you two, this was the rebirth that kind of created that hope and faith, because maybe you two wanted to renew and transform this relationship so that you can create a healthier, happier environment for your children and for each other. And so you two went through a transformation together, and individually, and this was the faith and hope that came in, okay? If not, if you don't have children, then this would suggest that this relationship went through this rebirth and this rejuvenated energy, and then there was a spark relit, and then the other party rose up and into the emperor energy. Now, in this dynamic, because the Empress is being highlighted here, and then the Knight of Swords is the Eight of Swords is coming out after that, this could also signify that the other partner was the one that was creating this Eight of Swords energy, right? Because this would mean that if this is the relationship that they're viewing, that the relationship went through a transformation, this person could have been doing things or not showing up in their Emperor energy, and that's what had you with fear and anxiety and not wanting to move forward or not seeing this relationship prospering. And this person eventually, like I said, there could have been a rebirth in them and a transformation in them. And then they stepped into that emperor energy to match your energy. And this Three of Cups, these people are happy. These people are celebrating with you guys. They're celebrating this relationship. And maybe these people always had hope and faith and always knew that this relationship would evolve. You know, if you're the other dynamic where this is focused on you and these people now watching you in this marriage and connection be happy, then it would have been previous energies that had hurt you and put you in this Eight of Swords energy of not trusting, not wanting to move forward. And now you have this Emperor energy, and now this marriage and relationship you're in now is beautiful and it's bright, and they're happy to celebrate it and happy to celebrate your love and the renewal. Either way, no matter what group you fall into, the people that are viewing you is this Three of Cups energy. These are the people that have supported you through this relationship, you directly, because the Empress is out here. These people have supported you through this, and they knew you were always destined with that Wheel of Fortune card to stand in the sun. They knew that you would have a relationship, or the relationship they watched transform. They always knew that you would have this marriage and this union that would be beautiful and that it would be destined for you, because they're seeing you as the Empress. They're seeing you as someone who is loving and kind and nurturing, and they always knew you deserved to be loved, have people be kind and giving to you. And that's why they tried to continue to encourage you so that you would never lose that hope and lose that light as the Empress. And you would never step off your throne and give up. And you didn't. So either you're going through this now, and with this Star and Sun card, they see that this relationship is destined to have a turning point, or many of you, this is already something that has transpired, and now they're watching you guys in the glory and the beauty of this connection. Okay? So I'm going to leave it there. If it resonated, please feel free to like, subscribe, let me know in the comments section. And if you're interested, you can return to the channel for other topics, other videos, and other readings. Thank you.